How do you understand if you should continue doing your videos the way you do them, or there's something that should be changed? How do you understand that you are on a good path or something is not working for you? In this video, I'm going to share with you my system, how do I test programs that I release, and this is related to Project Golden Button Show, which is about how to become a 1 million subscriber channel. I'm sharing my own perspective and my journey. I'm sharing with you my plans, how I'm working on my channel, so you can actually look into every phase, planning, content planning, and things like this. Today we have the last session from this season about becoming a 1 million subscriber YouTube channel, chasing the golden button. But it's one of the most important streams, most probably, because you will understand how to analyze your content and know what should be kept and what should not be kept. I'm not going to go into analytics part. I'm going to share with you just principles and logic that I apply to my own content to understand what I should maybe pause, maybe stop. So let me start right away. So what I do, as you could see from the previous streams that I had done with you, is that I make a program dedicated or connected, anchored to each day of the week, because I stream daily during the weekdays. You might be streaming just once a week. If you stream once a week, it's even easier for you, most probably. For me, I need to have a speed so that I figure out what doesn't work faster. So that's how I do it. Every week, every weekday, there is a program that repeats. It's like I am testing straight away 5 different content types. And those programs, they are in my document, which I have in Notion. If you don't know what Notion is, Notion, it's like tables, like Excel or Google, but those tables can be interconnected with other tables, and in this way it's easier to track all data that you have. So let me not go into too much details of this software, because that's not the topic we're discussing, but I just want to explain to you that it's for me, it works to be done in Notion. And if you want to know about Notion more, let me know. Maybe we will create a separate course or training. That's so let's go straight away into demonstration of this document. Now, it should be straightforward, but let me even simplify it and show it to you like that. So what you see here, it's very maybe small, very small letters. So if you cannot see, you might need to go into and see on your PC or on TV. I don't know where you watch, but maybe on the phone is not going to be very visible unless you do the increase the definition of your screen. There is a like option like this. You make like that, and it's going to be closer. And I think that's for recording, not for the live stream. Anyway, without further ado, going into the topic straight away. So here what I have, let me demonstrate to you. That's the page, the database where I track everything. It's called programs and shows. What I have here is the name of the show. You must probably know some of them. Like the show that we are having right now, it is Project Golden Button, right? So all this Q&A and creators deep dive, impactful life strategy, you know those programs. You most probably have seen those programs. So next thing that I have here is what is the status of each of the program. You can see that some programs I am testing, some programs are paused. This is paused and this is paused, and some are running, some are done. I will explain to you what does it mean in a minute. So the programs that are paused is 2 programs which are create a hot seat and Q&A stream. what you can understand from this, what we can learn from this. So I run programs in a way that will allow me to see, you know, is it going to be watchable? The playlist that I'm creating for these programs, is it going to be watchable? Because I create programs for playlist. Every Monday's program will go in one playlist. Every Friday's program will go in another playlist, which is dedicated to a specific theme, topic. So is it going to be attractive for people, for me to continue? Or am I going to lose returning viewers? So that's what is the criteria to understand if I have to stop or continue any program that I'm doing. And I'm reminding you, because you are watching most probably the whole playlist and you have reached to this last program, so you understand what I'm talking about. If you don't, you need to go to the playlist and watch previous programs, otherwise you will not understand what I'm talking about. So what I have here, these are not a separate video, it's a series of videos. This is for bench watching. This is 12 videos, 8 videos in a row on the topic that is related to the way I name it. Like creators productivity is about productivity, right? Rising with Giants is analyzing the content for giants and things like this. I'll go deeper into details just a little bit later, but now I want you to understand what status is. So when I run a program for 2-3 times and I see low engagement, I see no returning viewers, I don't see enough watch time, I don't see people are staying till the end of the program, and I do not have a benefit from the program for myself, like I don't write a book out of this program, I don't develop the material for the course using this program. In this case, the program has to go, and I have those two programs create these ones you can see. So the creator hot seat and Q&A stream, these two programs, they have to go. And I put them on pause, so you can see post status. There are programs that are done. Done, it means that I have planned a cycle of a program for intellectual curiosity, and I actually completed the cycle. I have achieved everything that I wanted for this program, and I am done. So that's another status. As you understand, most probably, not started, it means that I am just developing this in my mind. It's just an idea. And the testing status over here, you can see the testing status, it means that I've just started, so I don't know if it works or not. Okay, now let us see. So you can see that here we have about 10 programs, but the weekdays are only 5. So how happens that I have 10 programs and the weekdays are less than I have the programs? Because I told you that I run each program for a specific weekday. So that's what it explains. The running programs and programs in testing are only 5. Let me switch this table to another visual, which is a timeline visual. The timeline visual, it shows you the whole picture in the timeline. So what do you see over here? So what do you see over here? It is today. This is the today. And you can see that in today's program, we have the impactful life strategy still running, but it ends. I don't know if you can see these details over here, but let me help you with the color. So it shows that the impactful life strategy ends tomorrow. Yeah. Then there is another one, which is intellectual curiosity. It ended up. I'm sorry. So intellectual curiosity ended over here. Then we have Creators Deep Dive. You can see that it's still running. Creators Deep Dive, it's running. Now, Q&A stream. Those are the paused ones. You can see that Q&A stream I did for some time in October and I stopped because it didn't work well. And then a Creators Hot Seat, look at this, also stopped early. I didn't continue because there was not enough good feedback. Then Project Golden Button, you can see that it's here, also ends today. Yeah, so there are programs that are ending. The Impactful Life Strategy that I showed you from the beginning, and the Golden Button ends today. And then there is a Rising with Giants still running program, and Creator Productivity. So this is how I can see in this timeline what's running and what's not running. So what does it mean for me? It means that I can understand what how do I feel the air space, air, like just like on TV. So let me just switch to the drawing. And by the way, don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that we go together to 1 million subscriber. I think this is a very encouraging to have a community of people who are moving towards 1 million subscribers. If you don't have such an ambition to go for 1 million subscribers, you need to watch videos of this playlist so that you will be inspired, and I explain to you why do you need to schedule to plan for 1 million subscribers, right? So I have brought up the drawing board, and in this drawing board I want to explain to you the pipeline. So you have to have the pipeline for your streaming or video production, because without the pipeline you won't understand like you will not understand what's missing. So you might be confused about your schedule and release of the content. So that's how my pipeline works. So I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Every week they have to be filled in with the content. So we have here week 1, week 2, week 3, 4, and week 5. And for you, it might be just Monday and Wednesday if you are releasing your content just twice a week. I'm releasing content 5 times a week. So that's why I have the pipeline that I have to fill in every single square here in this grid line. Every single square has to be filled in. So each program, if it repeats, yeah, it repeats it repeats every Monday. Let's say this one, the program repeats every Monday, but I'm at the end of this goal that I had for this program. So it means that next Monday, I don't have already content for Monday. I need to replace it with another program, with another content that I need to release. So that's why I need such a timeline that I have shown you, that will allow me to see what is coming and what is missing. So you see here we have one project, but then Here we will have another project starting. And let me take another color to continue illustrating like that. So let's say for Tuesday, we have the project ending. So it means that for the next 3 weeks of this month, we will have to have another project. You see, it's a little bit overwhelming if you keep everything in your mind. You have to be organized, and you have to have a table which will allow you to track what kind of content are you creating. So in the last stream, I have explained to you that you find the problems that you want to solve, and you create content in batches that will allow you to break down the problem that people are dealing with and show them strategically, step by step, the way out. So each video would stand for it. And this system will help you to keep in mind what you are working on. So let me go back to the table. Now this is a little bit more complicated, more table that is with more details, but don't be scared. You still see the same things here. You see the project here, this project, yeah. So here are the projects, here are the dates when they start and when they end, the status again that you are familiar with, and now and the anchor day. You can see that here are the projects for Monday, for Thursday, Friday, Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Thursday, Monday, Friday. So you see that the project that ends one Friday, just I have drawn to you, which is done, like intellectual curiosity project is finished now, so it's done. It means it finished 3rd of December. Instead of this project on Friday, I have another project that is going to be running from December 5th till January. So that's how I am planning the videos. And now I want to show you how do I analyze what works and what doesn't work. So each project has the analysis system. So if I open this project, you can see that if I scroll down, you can see that there are some details, some information about this project. The idea. So the idea of the Q&A stream, it was to accumulate questions and answers around the most interesting topics that audience have. The program goal was to test it. So I wanted to test if this is something that people will like. Then research and discovery, it means that I'm analyzing what did I find through running 2 or 3 programs like this, and I understood that it has very low views and engagement. So that was the reason, the information that informed my decision on pausing this project. And then there is a plan for some brand development for this project if it goes well, but if it doesn't, then there will be a revision. Then will be following steps that I want to take, knowing what I know now. So revision says to me, that's my results of analysis of this content. I say post for lack of questions and interest in the program. And we are talking about Q&A stream. Q&A stream is when people ask questions. They want to know what you haven't covered in other videos, or they haven't found it. So that is why I need to have questions. And if I don't have questions, if there is a lack of questions, or there are just few questions, then I can't run this program, because the program is 40 to 50 minutes. How am I going to answer questions? What I was doing few times, I was collecting the frequently asked questions from ChatGPT and internet, but this is not what my audience requested, so that's why there was no response. then what's my decision? I said here in this status, I say it's paused. I didn't stop producing it. I didn't shut down the project totally. I said it's going to be paused. Why it's going to be paused? Because when I will have more subscribers, I might return to this content. But now it's too early for this. Now another one is create a hot seat. Was very popular, so people were watching this content. They like the create a hot seat, but unfortunately the create a hot seat requires inviting a lot of beginner creators, which I struggle to find right now. Those who would like to have a review live and join for my show so that I can talk with them. It's more entertaining like this. I like this way more than just reviewing someone's content without their participation. So as a result of this, I have discovered here that I need to ensure to have potential channels for review in the pipeline and secure participation. It requires development of separate routine, which means that it's too much. I have a routine for live streams and publishing of my educational content that I have to maintain. And in productivity streams, I explained that you need to maintain one key routine before you establish new routine or add new routines. And that's why this is too early for me. That's why the program is good. It was test. It was an amazing idea, but I found difficulty securing guests consistently. So these audits that, as the idea was audits for beginner YouTubers channels, explain the mistakes in funny interactive environments so that like it's easy and to learn and people feel safe to have this critique. Yeah, so that's very good, but those two are too early in the process. Those two are too early in the process. I have successful playlist, successfully run program, which was intellectual curiosity. Now, if I click on intellectual curiosity and see what was my outcome, what was my revision and final conclusions, I said, although the stream with guests have more engagement because I was inviting guests there to intellectual curiosity, they have more engagement due to exchange of the audiences and engaged content. Securing of guests requires a system and its own routine, which is not sustainable currently. So this program I have completed. I have done the programs, 7 programs or 8 that I planned, have completed, but for some of them I wasn't able to secure guests. So this analysis of the content gave me an understanding that I cannot sustain this type of content, although it gives me a lot of engagement and it's the most popular content when I invite guests, but I can't secure it. So I had to kill this idea for time. So this is a complete project, but I'm not returning to projects with guests for some time for now. The program of this, the goal of this program was to collaborate with co-authors of the book, which is going to be written and released thanks to these live streams. So I have achieved the goal. That's why this project is completed, but I have learned also that I cannot continue with inviting guests for the difficulty to secure and necessity of having different routine that I cannot establish right now. So we have gone through these 3 right now. Now, Impactful Life Strategy is a successful project, which videos that are watched in this playlist are the most popular. So this this playlist is the most watched playlists, which is Impactful Life Strategy. Those are videos about how to plan your life, how to develop your life strategy, build routines, things like this, set priorities. And it's currently still running, but it's going to be complete on December 17th, so I will have to replace the Wednesdays videos. I'll have to replace them. On this place on Wednesday there should be another program which I didn't plan yet. We will see. So let me go and see the analysis of this one. I think I didn't write yet, but let me see what I have. So I don't have the analysis yet for this program because it's not complete. I don't have this, but let me go through the initial idea that I had for this program. So the idea was to give a step-by-step guide on how to plan and develop routines for mission-driven creators. And the goal for me, when I say program goal, is what goal do I chase. So sometimes goal is engagement, growth of subscribers, or conversion, or in this case I had a goal of creating materials for educational product like books and courses. So this program is going to be converted in books and courses. The goal is almost achieved, and tomorrow most probably, or already are complete. I don't remember. I think I have one more stream to do on the Impactful Life Strategy. So you can see this is how I analyze everything. So I have these programs, they are like playlists. Maybe you don't do live streams, maybe you just release videos, but release videos in playlists related to a specific problem, specific solution and ideas that you have about this problem and solution, and analyze them, collect them in the playlist, and then analyze them through YouTube analytics, through participation in you can see how people are engaging with your content. Sometimes people can give you feedback. If they are friends, if they are your students, they can give you feedback even offline, not on YouTube, maybe on your groups, WhatsApp or Facebook groups. So collect feedback, listen to what people say, and have a tracking system that is like that will allow you to track what's to continue and what to not to continue. But keep in mind that from one video, from two videos, it's difficult to understand what's working, what's not. So you have to have some kind of consistency. That's why you need tracking, so that you consistently release content, then go back and see how it works, and do not keep it all in your mind. Maybe before we go, I will round up with recommendations that your programs, they need to be focused on different, they have different objectives. Like there are programs that can be interactive and work for community growth. So it means that you are not going to have new subscribers from these programs, but you will have people that already subscribed, collaborating with you, communicating with you, writing comments. So those are interactive programs. Some programs will be for growing the audience, which is collaborative with guests, because when you invite guests, usually guests and your audience, they are invited. So your guest will invite his audience, you will introduce a guest, and the audience will go to his channel. So that's a growth strategy. So when we talk about collaborative content, it means that it's about growth. Teaching and strategy is when you are using your content that you are producing for YouTube to recreate other content, like making videos for YouTube, but at the same time you are making the creating materials for books or courses, or maybe like some other digital products. The inspiring and thought leadership, well, it's a little bit complicated here. Inspiring and thought leadership, here this kind of program I use to test programs. So you can see that the program goal over here is test topics and create breakout programs. So it means that I'm share my expert ideas, or maybe not expert ideas, maybe just my philosophical views on things. But when I see that the program has traction and someone is really benefiting from this program from my viewers, then I'm going to create a breakout program, which means that I'm going to add the program over here into a new project, and I will work on this topic. This is how all these projects were born, because I was testing something and I understood, okay, I need to have a breakout topic for this and create a separate playlist. So that's how I work. You can see that everything is in season 1. And then you might ask, why do you have it in season 1? It's because I can return to these projects later. For example, Intellectual Curiosity is going to be a book. When we release book, we might want to come back to live streams and discuss this topic from a different perspective when we already have a product. For instance, the Project Golden Button is going to be converted into the guide. So if I will convert it into the guide, is like a book as well. So I might want to come back and talk about Golden Button project and present my new solution, new form of the solution for this product. That's how I work. This is the last stream for Project Golden Button, and I thank you very much for sticking around. If you are new here, you have just seen this stream. This video most probably is a little bit complicated for you to understand. You need to watch the previous videos from this playlist called Project Golden Button, and you will understand how to develop a program for your YouTube channel development to reach 1 million subscribers, and we will move in this direction together. Today I have shared how do I understand which videos I will continue making and which videos I have to pause or stop doing. And just recently I had to hide from my channel the whole course. I have released a course on how to edit videos, how to edit with a specific software, with CapCut, and the algorithm of YouTube went crazy. Algorithm of YouTube started showing my videos to those people who are interested in this software particularly, and this is not my audience. My audience are those people who want to become public figures, become influencers, grow as an expert in specific area, develop as an author of books and courses, etc. And suddenly I started, my content started to be shown to people who just want to know how to click some buttons. So by analyzing this content and reaction of the algorithm to my content, I had to hide and unlist all those videos about the CapCut because they were misleading the algorithm and drawing attention of totally different audience. So unfortunately, I'll have to post those videos on other channels. So you see, when you are growing your channel, you cannot know what will work. You don't know how algorithm will react to what you are doing, to what you are releasing, to what you are creating. You will create, you will release, analyze, and then see how it goes. But you have to understand that YouTube channel grows well when it has a very clear content strategy, which means that it's very niched down. It can be under umbrella like mine. For instance, my content here on this channel is for creators who want to create with a mission. They want to have meaning in what they are doing, and they want to grow their influence. So they want to grow their YouTube channel, social media, etc., and like have impact. And for this, I also give free courses that will allow you to write books, to create courses, make YouTube channels, create videos. But when I started releasing the videos on how to use software, which is under the same umbrella, these same people, they need to have this software, it started it started being confused. The algorithm started to be confused and not understand, why do I switch the topics? In my mind, I didn't switch them, but in the algorithm they switched and totally killed the recommendation system that I've built. So I had to remove this content and go back to narrowing down to the niche that I have chosen. So the content that is related to software, technical stuff, clicking the button, and even building a website, they are going to go to different channels. So for website, although public figure needs to have a website, I cannot publish on this channel videos about website building, because just the word website is going to attract different audience. So that's what we have to have in mind, which videos we keep, which videos we don't keep. And it doesn't mean that you can't release those videos that you want. You just have to have another channel for them. It's going to be a breakout channel, and that's how we grow. So stay around for the season number 2. Most probably in a month or 2, I'll come back with the golden button project, so that you can know what is the outcome of my first phase. I'll give you feedback about how my first phase of growing my YouTube channel went, what challenges I had, what did I learn, and I will prepare new maybe new set of videos that will help you in your journey as well. Thank you so much. Write what is your takeaway from this stream in comments. If you are not subscribed, you cannot write the in comments in live stream, but you can write after live stream. So write it. Write what did you get, and I will see you tomorrow for a deep dive. Thank you so much.